Alright, so I'm gonna do number 3 from last time still. But first, I want to make sure that you maintain the speed you have achieved. So something that would be good to do is just mess around with 200 beats per minute. So use scales, whatever, and just make sure you maintain that picking speed. Just, have fun with it. I mean, your arm's going to get tired doing it for a long period of time. So, give little breaks and whatnot here and there. But spend like a few minutes today for at least, the next few weeks just to make sure that, again, you maintain what you gained. Because if you don't use it, you don't use that speed, it's going to go away. I mean, you can get it back for sure, but let's, make sure it stays along for a while, or stays around for a while. There we go. So in working with number 3 from last time, you can also just shorten it. So if you find yourself still stuck at a particular speed, just do like the first 2 bars, and then see how far you can go with that. That's totally fine. So maybe even like, let's say, so doing the whole thing here, all 4 bars, and then it starts getting, start getting stuck. Well, just cut it down to half. Just do like the first 2 bars, and see if you can push the speed even further. So again, work on pushing all 4 bars as fast as you can, and when you get to that point you can't get any faster, just do 2 bars. Do the first 2 bars and see if you can go just a little bit faster there. And then with the thumb, it's going to be tough to really change it. But even if the thumb was bent some, I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal as long as the thumb didn't do that reach thing. But because it wants to do that reach thing, it's like, well, like we talked about, and I agree with you. If you learn how to use the thumb this way, it can open up a lot of versatility in your playability. Versatility and playability. Versus keeping the thumb in a locked position the whole time, it can make a little bit of a problem. So, Again, at the end of the day, as long as it sounds good, that's the main thing. So, hopefully it doesn't slow you down too much working on this stuff. Alright. 2 bars of 6 notes a beat. So let's demo this guy. So hopefully all that work you did, you got pretty fast with the troubleshooting legato. Hopefully it carries over very well into this. Alright, so 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is at 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I thought I heard like a voice yell. 1, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't right. Man, that just like totally messed with my head. Got people outside yelling all the time. Anyway, sorry. Take 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I get that better. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 150. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. tough one to get good and sound very, very precise. Sorry, my nose is just like itching. 150 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And number 2, changing strings. Alright, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's a bit of a challenge, going from string to string, making sure you don't have a bunch of excess noise ringing out. You might hear like a tad, especially when you're going faster because it's harder and harder to mute. But you know, as long as you don't notice any like blatant, like holy moly, that's a lot of noise kind of thing, then you should be okay. A troubleshooting thing you can do with this is like beat to beat. Like you play this to the first note and then this to the first note and so on. So like you got 120, it would be like this. So you can do something like that when you start getting stuck at the faster speeds, and that might help you push forward a little bit further. And then remember, you can also just do 3 notes a beat at different speeds. So let's say you're at 130 and it's getting really challenging, so you can do the 3 notes a beat. And then go for it. Okay. And yeah, for the theory stuff, so you got the suspended 4s for both the key G and F. So remember, you're going to look for the 3rd or the flat 3rd and raise it up to the very next note in key. So you have 2 positions where you cannot have a suspended 4 because the intervals of 1, 4, 5 don't exist in that position. So 2 places, 2 positions will not have a suspended 4. It'll be variations, okay? So there we go. If any questions come up, please let me know, and I'll see you again next week.